to the Woven Almanac channel. If you're new, I'll give you a super quick intro. My name is Dawn and I am originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 21 years I've been living in the Netherlands, just on the border of Amsterdam, and I live here with my partner Lawrence, our two boys Joshua and William, and our fur babies Jack and Daxter. And if you're an OG, you'll know all about me. Where to find me, did I say it's episode 12? I think I did. Where to find me. So I have another channel here on YouTube land called the Dawn's Days, which is a vlog channel, and there you get to, you know, share a week with me. I upload every Sunday morning, just pottering about. Maybe I'll go for a day trip somewhere, do a little shopping haul, life's ups and downs. You know, I try and share as much as I can with the viewers over on that channel, and I know some of you are from Dawn's Days channel, so thanks for hopping over to the Woven Almanac, guys, and supporting me as ever. However, I realise that a few of you don't watch the vlog, so I'll give you a little life update in a minute. But firstly, where else you can find me. So aside from Dawn's Days, I'll have links below to everything I talk about, or if not a link, just a short description, so you can search for something yourself. I'm also quite active on Instagram, that's at Dawn's Days. And I also host a very small but very lovely craft group on Facebook, which is Crafty World 1. And there people can share, you know, what they've been up to, and some of the viewers from this channel and Dawn's Days also share some of their crafty mates, which is really nice, because then we get to sort of flip the coin and I can see what you guys have been working on. And some people ask questions or, you know, tips and stuff. So if you're active on Facebook and you fancy joining a very safe and very warm and lovely group on Facebook, I recommend that's for you. And I also have my email below, which is dawn@dawnsdays.com. If you want to get in touch, ask me something, you know, all linked below. So there will be timestamps as well. So today I'm going to talk about knitting, crochet, a bit of junk journaling and some incoming, but also, drum roll, at the end of the video I'll announce the giveaway, because I hosted a giveaway in episode 11, and if you entered that, thank you so much. If you don't want to sit here and listen to me waffle all about what I've been crafting about, then hit the timestamp below and you can get fast forward to the giveaway, and maybe one of you has won it. I hope so. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. So life update. Well, if you watch the vlogs, you'll know what everything I've been doing. But it's been a busy month. Like, when I say busy, it's been a whirlwind. So in a nutshell, we've had 2 birthdays in the house. Lawrence had a birthday and William, our youngest son, turned 16. So that was quite a monumentous occasion. We didn't do a huge party. We just had some friends over, and he asked for a Manchester United cake. So that's what he got. And which was really nice. My mum made it over for his birthday, so that was super special. Which meant, as my mum was here and we've not seen her for over a year, I managed to get a few days off work. We had a few lovely day trips, which I vlogged about. Many of you met my mum, and she's read all the comments and she was really touched by all the kind words. One of the things we did do, we went to a Dutch city called Gouda, which is actually Gouda, the cheese. English people say call it Gouda. So we went there for the day. We actually popped in the Doll's House store. So I vlogged all that, and I've got one little thing to show you on the incoming, little teeny weeny thing. What else have I been up to? Oh yes. Also, so the day my mum flew home, I flew out to Marrakesh. I had a girls' trip, long planned since last year. That was with my friends Alison, Natalie and Bernadette. Did a whole vlog about that. So if you want to head over and see what I got up to, it was amazing. Best trip ever, super nice people, beautiful city, and yeah, heartily recommend it. So Marrakesh was great. I'll show you a couple of things that I bought while I was there in the incoming, just if you want to have a look. What else happened? Oh yeah, and then we've had my friends Michelle and Duncan who live in Malta. They've been with us over the Easter break, and they've literally just We've just dropped them off at the airport today, so I thought let me cram in a quick podcast and talk to you guys, because what I've also been really busy with is a project delivery in my job. So it's been, yeah, the month has been a whirlwind, but I was like, can I feed a podcasting? So I had loads of things I wanted to talk to you about. I think that's everything. Let's pop my bags. I'm looking at my notes. I'll pop my glasses on. Yeah, actually, it's really filthy as well. So let's get stuck in. If you watched the last episode, was I wearing a knitted and the open trail sweater vest by Ashley Lillis? Was I wearing it in the last episode? I can't remember. I did share that I'd cast on a second one, and I thought I would be wearing it, but because it's been that busy, I've not had much time. But I'm almost on the home stretch, so I'll show you how far I've got. The first one I knitted was in like a nice pale sagey green. If you look on episode 10 or 11, I'll be sporting it. I was wearing it there. So I've done the back. Not that much left to do now. I'm almost finished with the front. Oops, it's absolutely full of my pet's hair, so I need a good de-fluffing. So that's the back, that's the front, and when I finish the front, then I've got to do the ribbing around the neck. It's quite a low neck, and the sleeve, the armholes, and then we're done. So what I did, the pattern is, it's a free pattern, so it's okay to share it with you. It calls for a chunky yarn, and I've been knitting mine with I think it's a DK. It's from a very affordable budget brand here in the Netherlands. It's from a store called Zeemans, and this is one of their own wool. I haven't got the ball band because I've been trying to shop from Stash with a lot of things, but this is it is part acrylic, part wool, and it's very loose. I think it's like a 2-ply, but it is a DK. So I've held two together, same as what I did with the green one, and I'm thrilled to bits with how it's turning out. Oops, I've picked up another ball of random wool that I don't need. And because it is wool, you know, it's got like a very heathered, not quite solid look to it. This is, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, it's like a very dark, like a charcoal, black charcoal grey colour. So yeah, hopefully in the next episode I'll be wearing that. I hope you can hear me because I've got a skylight just above the dining area. We've got a kitchen diner, and it's just decided to pour down, and I put my washing machine on a timer, and that's my laundry room behind, so maybe it's a bit noisy. We'll see. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm knitting these on the Knit Pro Symphony. It's a 9mm, and I think I've got a 120 centimetre cable on this one. So yes, hopefully, I did say it last time, hopefully next time I'll either have it to show you, or I'll be wearing it, fingers crossed. So yeah, that's one of the projects that I've been working on. Have finished something, hurrah, hurrah. Finally, this is the one and only, I'm sure it is the one and only pair of socks I've finished this year thus far. This is the V for Valentine pattern, again, a free pattern by Ellie Jones, who's Craft House Magic. And I finished these, it was a good few weeks ago now. This is in my own yarn, because I am a small yarn dyer, but my shop's on a bit of a holiday break at the moment. I think I spoke about this one mistake I made as well. I got my pearls and my knits mixed up. Actually, it wasn't. It's magic loop, and I actually ended up going in the wrong direction for one round. But anyway, they're only for me. But I'm super happy with how they turned out. So yeah, hurrah, hurrah! Pair of socks finished. So I thought, well, I need a pair of socks on my needles. So I decided to cast on another pair, but I'm trying to shop from Stash as much as possible, and then totally forgot I had this. I think this is the Regia, it's a Tutti Frutti range that they did a while ago now, and I forgot I had a 100-gram ball of this in my stash. So I can't remember, I've lost the ball pattern, I'm really sorry. But I think this is like supposed to be like kiwi, the colourway. And actually, I went a little bit off piece because I liked the pinstripe heel flap from Ellie's pattern. So I've done the same on this sock as well. So I quite like that. Yeah, it's definitely kiwi. There are the seeds, the little kiwi seeds. So I've just decreasing for the toe. I didn't knit two at a time this time because I just couldn't be bothered separating the ball of wool. So I thought it's fine. Actually, this has worked up super quick. I've really enjoyed it. I like these self-patterning yarns because you get, you know, it's a little bit like, oh, what's coming next? So that's what it looks like from the top down. Lovely. So I thought I would show you. I have knitted. I'm there with Knit Pro, the Zings 2.5. That's what I like to knit mine on. I have knitted. I'm going to pop one of these on a sock blocker. A pair of these before in a different colourway, and again, this was I think 2 years ago now. I'm sure it must be. If you're a regular to, or maybe from the Craft Workshop podcast, which was my original podcast. There's a playlist still on the Dawn Stage channel if you want to go back and watch all those. I think there's quite a few episodes on that. So I have knitted one of these before. Then I thought, do you know what? I can show you if you're intrigued about this yarn. So this again, I don't remember. I don't have the ball band. It was so long ago. Oops. Yeah, straighten that up. So this was like a watermelon, and again just plain vanilla. And I'd never knitted cotton socks before, and oh, they feel lovely on, and they were a pleasure to knit. I was worried they'd be a bit splitty because sometimes cotton can be a bit splitty, but no, it worked up lovely. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I thought somebody was calling me. They're not. It was a message. Michelle and Duncan, they're delayed at Schiphol. So yeah, I thought I'd show you them. And then they did a whole range. There was about 4 or 5, maybe 6 fruit ranges that they did in the Tutti Frutti range. So yeah, this, I must admit, this was the one I did want to knit. And then I think I saw the kiwi one in a local yarn shop, and they had one, and I thought, oh, I'll buy it and give it a go. So I'm enjoying having a pair of plain vanilla socks on the go, but it makes it extra special because they're self-patterning. So yes, can recommend them. So a couple more finished objects, look at me, of the knitting variety. So many of you will know I follow the Year of Dishcloths, which is a make-along. I follow the one hosted by the lovely Carli, who's the kitchen sink. I always get her name wrong. The kitchen sink shop. I always want to call Carli this kitchen sink knitter. I don't know why. Carli is the kitchen sink shop. I love these free dishcloth patterns. She, if you sign up to a newsletter, you get one a month. Darlene is a beautiful knitting pattern designer of many things. So I've also knitted her. Oh, she had a lovely pair of DK socks. I knitted them. I think that was last year. Key to My Heart, was it? I think it was. And I've actually I've put the pattern on the side because I fancy knitting another pair of them. So anyway, this was waffle. This was March. This was biscotti. And what she's done different this year is with the knitting pattern, you also get a baking pattern. So this was to you could bake some biscotti cookies, and I did mine in, again, all from scraps. This is like a DK cotton from Siemens. It's very old, and it's unmercerized cotton, so it is quite a chunky dishcloth. It's got this lovely, it's like a faux cable running through it. Lovely pattern. So that was March, and then we had April. Of course, I've not blocked any of these. April, of course, and this was mini eggs. You can see they're like little eggs in the middle of the lace work. And this is in a Scheepjes Catona, but I don't remember what the colour was. It's like a mid lilac tone. I think I bought this, I was making was it wisteria? I was crocheting wisteria, don't ask. It's another WIP that I never finished. So yeah, and I don't remember what the baking pattern was this month. It literally on the 1st of April, it landed in my inbox and I printed it up and I knitted it within a day or two, even though I was mega busy. So yeah, lovely. It's nice, like a little gift, a little present in your inbox at the beginning of every month. You can see that's in the Scheepjes, the size difference, and this is in the DK cotton, the size difference, quite big. I'm just doing mine for the pleasure of knitting them because they're lovely. They're so beautifully written, these patterns. So I think that's all the knitting. It is. I'm whizzing through. I think it'll be a bit of a shorter podcast this time. Right. Oh, crochet. Got some crochet to share with you. So if you watched episode 11, you'll know I shared that it was in the incoming. I bought the Crochet Zodiac dolls. This is by Carli and Mitrani. And I was like, you know what? It's not going to be one of those books that I have lying around the house and, you know, just looking pretty. I'm going to crochet something from it. So lo and behold, I did. I crocheted, I should have marked it, page 54. I thought, you know what, I'm going to crochet my own star sign, which is Libra, and I wasn't keen on the colour recommendation. So I went shopped from stash again, because I've got a fair amount of Scheepjes in my stash, and I thought I'm going to do my own, something that speaks to me. So I've used Scheepjes, but I've used two types of Scheepjes. I've used Scheepjes Catona, and her body is from Scheepjes Stonewashed. Now, even though it's the same hook size, the head turned out a little bit bigger than the hair. So my head isn't as round and cute as the one in the pattern in the book. I don't mind. I like her. I didn't do the little cheeks as well on her. I didn't embroider them on, but nevertheless, I like it all the time, all the same. So mine, obviously, I wanted her to represent me, but I didn't want to do brown hair. So she's got grey hair because somewhere under here I am going grey. And I just love this nice tealy colour and her little scales. That's what she's carrying. So very adorable. I did debate whether to sew some ears and put some earrings on her, but I haven't got round to that yet. So yes, hurrah, hurrah. I did crochet something out of one of the books I've bought. There she is. This is Dawn, everybody. And then Naughty Jeanette, who's Crafty Clegs, many of you know Jeanette, who's a very good friend of mine, enabled me to cast something else on, which I haven't finished, but Jeanette did make this and show it on her channel. This pattern is the King Charles Gonk by Handmade with Love, and I saw Jeanette's and I fell in love with it, so she enabled me to get the pattern. There it is. No surprises. I'm doing mine in Scheepjes Catona, and this time I didn't use the Stonewash for the skin tone. I've actually stuck with the actual Catona. So I've not got very far with it. Now I'm going to be on for the fiddly bits. So you can see that's the bottom of his jacket and the stripe there. And then I think the beginning of his head, it must be. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully when the next podcast I can show you that. So that's all I've been up to on the crochet front. Sorry, my phone was beeping again. Yeah, that's it, short and sweet. I did, however, when my mum was over, I got my mum, I showed my mum, I made a junk journal, I think it was last year now. I did share it on one of the episodes. And I gave her a load of stuff that I had. And I thought, do you know what, I'm going to fancy making a junk journal again. So I haven't done much with it, but I'll just show you, you know, what I've done so far. Oh, these are all papers that I've snipped out and stuff, so I need to keep them safe. Ooh. So I've got kind of one, they're called signatures, like the inside of them put together. And this is the beginnings of the cover. I use cereal packets. And then I'll bind each of the signatures on the inside of the spine. I'll punch a hole in them and stitch them. But it looks a bit boring, but I'm planning to do all kinds of funky stuff on this, and dangly stuff and shiny stuff. And then I made like a little, I'd had one of these myself, but my mum liked it, so I gave my mum and made another one for myself, like a little paper doll bookmark. I need to distress that. And then this is like, what is it called? Ephemera. What I need to find a stick in. Little card. I don't know where I got this from. I'm forever sort of seeing things and downloading them. This is nice. I need to snip that out. I don't know where I got that from. So it's going to have like an old time sort of vintage feel about it. It's like a piece of paper. I printed that off on card. What else have we got? Oh yeah, another piece of paper. Just sort of layering things up. And then I sort of started trying to assemble. This is all like cheap coffee stained paper that I did myself. And it's all, oh, there's another ephemera fell out. I have to be careful with this. And then I just sort of started building it up. Like it's all like blotchy and stained, like old parchment. And then I've not stuck anything together yet. I'm just sort of playing with it as I go. Seeing a bit of what I fancy. I'm just sticking things together. And then I'll start, how I approach the ones I make is I start building the signatures, and then I start the fun stuff of sticking things together. So, oh yeah, there's a little envelope there. So it's called a tuck spot. So I did make a start on sticking things together. So yeah, that's as far as I've got with that. So I do really enjoy this kind of paper crafting, but it's super messy, and I cover the whole kitchen table, and yeah, it's the kind of craft that I need like a whole day of just all my mess around me. So yeah, that's so my mum did start. I don't know how far she even carried on with it when she got home, but when I've got a bit further on it, I'll show you. I've got a massive box full of stamps and bits and pieces and old book pages, and this is all my gubbins. And then sometimes you get free kits, you know, if you follow some of the journal suppliers. This is nice. An Alice in Wonderland kind of paper that I printed off. And then this is out of a scrapbook pad that I bought. And actually most of it I've been using as wallpaper in my dollhouse. So there's all kinds of bits and pieces. Loads of stuff on the internet. You know where to look. Things printed off. And then I did, while my mum was here, we got out the like the knockoff Zodiac machine that I bought from the Action. I did share that previously. So I punched out a load of stuff from my mum, which she took back with her. Yeah, labels, steampunk kind of things for making tuck spots. So yeah, that's oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that lovely? I'll print that out. I'll cut that out and stick it on something. So it's not got like a specific theme, but I'll show you. Let's have a look. These are like labels. Again, labels that I've just put together on one page and print off. Is that Jane Austen? I think it is. Yeah, it's like a mashup, we call it. But yeah, it's a lovely hobby, that. But as I said, it's quite messy, and you use a lot of stuff. Right, so that's as far as I go on the crafting front, because as I said, it's been that busy, and as a result, I've not really done a lot of shopping, but there's one super cute tiny thing that I got from the Doll's House shop that I thought I'd share with you. So this it's metal, a little dustpan and brush, and even the bristles are real. Isn't that adorable? So that's sitting on the kitchen floor in my Doll's House kitchen at the moment. How cute is that? It's teeny weeny weeny. And I haven't done anything in the dollhouse. I did gave it a spring clean, and I filmed a video of that. And I'm not sure if that will be on this channel or on the Dawn Stage channel. But I haven't got window panes in the dollhouse, so I needed to give it a good dust. So I emptied it all out, and then I cleaned it all and I put everything back, and I did a little film of that. So you can go and have a look either on this channel or the Dawn Stays. Oh yeah, and then the other thing, speaking of which, so my mum, I took her to the craft shop local to me when we were, when she was visiting. My mum treated me, I fell in love with these old-fashioned typewriter keys. There was literally one pack in the store. So my mum treated me to these. So I'll probably use some of them in this junk journal I'm making. Aren't they beautiful? And the quality of them. I said to my mum when she was making stuff, I said, you can use some of the keys. And she said, no, they're yours. You keep them. Oh, I'm just going to try and open them, yeah, without them all jumping out the packaging at me. Oops. They're metal. They're very well done. So that's what they look like enamelled. And they've also got a hole on them so you can thread them, make a charm with them. So if you're into a bit of crafting, these are, now I don't think I could find a link to them, but so you can Google them. It's a product called by Finnebair, and they're Finnebair, and then the range is Mechanicals, and it's a 12-piece vintage trinkets. That's what it's from. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find somewhere local to you that you can buy them from. Aren't they beautiful? So I'm sort of, you know what, like if you're a knitter and you buy a hand-dyed yarn and you sort of covet it for a while. I'm doing that at the moment. I'm like admiring the, so I've not plucked up the courage to break the pack and use them, but I will do. Oh yeah, and then as I promised, I said I would show you a couple of things I did buy in Marrakesh. So I bought some lovely coasters. I think they're only transfer, but they're right, if you know me from the Dawn Stays, the vlog channel, these are right up my street. So I bought these beautiful like Moroccan patterns, and there was you could buy these everywhere. There was a big table, and I wanted them all different, like same but different kind of thing. So this is like all blue tones, and actually when I did show them on the vlog, I think somebody suggested that they were like a Janie crochet granny square, and I thought, do you know what, I wouldn't mind designing my own crochet square based on these. They're beautiful. This one's my favourite. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, they are ceramic and they're corked back, but yeah, I think they're, I would imagine they're just transfer. I mean, they weren't very expensive, but still, nonetheless, thrilled to bits with them. I'll probably use them in the summer in the garden. And then the other thing which I bought, it's not to everybody's taste, but I love it, is I bought a new door knocker for the front door. So this is it. It's like the hand of Fatima or the Hamza or hand of protection, and then that's what it knocks on. So you can see it's on like this hinge, and I'd seen these everywhere, and I said to the girls, oh, I really want one of those door knockers. So I found this one, and I was umming and ahhing, and I said, no, I want this one. And Lawrence luckily likes it, so that would have been awful. When we've got drier weather, I need to give my front door a new lick of paint, and then I'll hang it, because all the what do they call it? You know, all the door furniture, the stuff on the door is all silver. It's blue and silver, the door. Right, well that's about it. So now, drum roll, I drew the winner. So, which I'll announce in a minute. So the competition, I as I said earlier, I collaborated with a company called Whisk, and they kindly gifted me 3 tote bags, and I said this would be the one. It's a bit crease there. This would be the one that I would host the giveaway for, because the bee is actually the Woven Almanac and the Dawn's Days logo, and it has a special place in my heart. I did speak about that. It's the worker bee is the symbol of Manchester, which is where I'm from. So the competition was, all you had to do was in episode 11, use the word giveaway in the comments, and then I'd used a random comment picker. And so the winner of this lovely bee tote bag is Jane Daniel. So well done, Jane. And Jane isn't far from Manchester, she told me. So she left a lovely comment. And yeah, I'm super happy. Northern Lasses won it, so well done you. But it was open worldwide, so thank you to everybody who entered. And there will be some more giveaways coming up at a later date, so keep your eyes peeled. So Jane, if you want to email me at dawn@dawnsdays.com if you're watching, and give me your address, and I'll wing this over to you with a few other goodies. And thanks for entering, and I hope you enjoy using it. You probably, I don't know, what will you use it for? A bit of shopping, or, you know, projects? I don't know. It's up to you. It's yours now. So congratulations. So as I said, it's only a short one this month, but I really did want to come onto the channel and have a quick chat with you, and just let you know I'm still alive and I have been making things. And if you want to say hello in the comments, I read every single comment and I try and reply to them all in a timely manner. And as I said earlier, if you want to see what I have been getting up to on a daily basis, what has been keeping me so busy, you want to see the Marrakesh trip, the dollhouse spring clean, you can have a good nosy in the dollhouse. So you know, these links to that channel, and you know, everything's listed if you click on videos on this channel, and you'll see all the listing. And if you want to see the unboxing of the tote bags that I got, I had 3, and 2 of them I'm keeping for myself, and this was what I chose for the giveaway. So if you want to head on over to that, maybe you want to order very, very affordable bags. Oh, and I also have a discount, and I can't remember what they gave me. The discount code is over on episode 11 if you fancy ordering yourself some tote bags. They've got with zips on, handles, zipper pouches. They're great, you know, if you're a crafter, but I think also for shopping, going on the beach. Go and check them out. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in and joining me. I hope you're all well and safe, and I will hopefully be back in a not too long, another 4 weeks or so. I'm trying to do a monthly schedule at the very least with another podcast. So take care, thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't done already and you're new, if you want to hit the subscribe button, oh, that's what we could do. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. How about that? So spread the word. Let's get the numbers up, and I'll be back again for episode 13. Hopefully, if we reach 1,000 with another giveaway. So see you soon. Stay safe. Teeth in. Take care. See you soon. Bye now.